Hello folks, Webster West here, and this is a short video on creating a nicely formatted StatCrunch report. I'll start with a data set entitled Responses to Opinions on H1N1, which is being shared on the StatCrunch site if you'd like to take a look later on your own. The data set represents responses to a survey conducted on the StatCrunch site. Let's focus on the first column in this data set, which indicates whether or not the respondent is concerned about contracting H1N1. Let's start by constructing a pie chart of this column by going to the Graphics menu and choosing the Pie Chart with Data option. Simply select the concerned column and then click Create Graph. We then see a pie chart which shows that most respondents were not concerned about contracting H1N1. Let's export this pie chart to our My Results folder so we can include it in our report. Go to the Options menu and choose the Export to My Results option. Let's title the result Pie Chart of Concern about H1N1 and then click Export. The last column in the data set indicates whether or not the respondent was a student. Let's see how concern about H1N1 varies between students and non-students by creating a bar plot of the student column grouped by the concerned column. To do so, go to the Graphics menu and choose the Bar Plot with Data option. Simply select the student column and then group by concerned. And then click Create Graph. The resulting bar plot shows us those concerned in red and those not concerned in blue. Most student respondents, shown above the Yes label on the x-axis, were not concerned about H1N1. But most non-student respondents, shown above the No label on the x-axis, were concerned. Let's export this pie chart to our My Results folder so we can include it as well in our report. As before, go to the Options menu and choose the Export to My Results option. Let's title the result Bar Plot of Student Status grouped by concern about H1N1. And then click Export. Now let's create our report, which will include the data set and the two results that we generated. To get started, go to the My StatCrunch drop-down and choose the My Reports option. Then from the left-hand menu, choose the Create a New Report option. In the report editing screen that follows, let's title our report, Are Folks Concerned About H1N1? If we wanted to share our report with everyone or with specific StatCrunch groups, then we could consider the sharing options. In this case, I will share this report with everyone. When you do share a report, it's a good idea to use tags so that folks can more easily find the report when searching. In this case, I'll simply tag the result with health, flu, and H1N1. Now let's drop down and edit the body of our report by simply typing our content into this text box. In this case, I'll simply paste in pieces that I've already typed into a text editor, so viewers won't have to wait for me to type it in. Let's start with the statement. This report will focus on the data below, which was collected via a StatCrunch survey about the H1N1 virus. And then on the next line below the statement, let's type the data tag less than data 1 greater than, so that the data set, which we'll specify below as data set 1, will be positioned at this point in the report. Then on the next line, let's enter the statement. The pie chart shown below suggests that most respondents were not concerned about H1N1. Then, below this statement, let's enter the result tag, less than result 1 greater than, so that our pie chart, which we will specify below as result 1, will be positioned here in the report. Next, let's enter the statement, the grouped bar plot below shows that most student respondents were not concerned about H1N1, while most non-student respondents were concerned. Let's follow this statement with the result 2 tag, less than result 2 greater than, on the next line, so that our grouped bar plot, which we will define as result 2 below, will be positioned here in the report. Note that we could format the text in our report using the editor tools if we so desired. Now let's drop down and select our data sets and results. Let's start with the results. For result 1, we select our pie chart, and for result 2, we select our grouped bar plot. Now for the data set, we select the H1N1 data set for data set 1. If we had not included any dataset tags or any result tags in the body of our report, the dataset and results we selected would simply be appended to the bottom of the report. Why don't we also add a thumbnail image to our report for some visual interest? Let's do a quick Flickr search on H1N1 and see what we find. Okay, let's click on the policeman with a mask for our thumbnail, and that's pretty much it. Now let's click on the Save option and view the report we have created. We see we have a very simple report with a few statements and our data sets and results positioned appropriately. To make changes, just click the edit link and then change the fields which we've just discussed. That's it.